I was sent here because a doctor said, if your seizures don't change, you'll die before you're 50. Oh. And I had 2 young kids, and I was 36. And at 36, 50 doesn't look that far away. No. And so, yeah, the ablation really did. It changed my life. Dr. Najim and the whole team.
Well, November is National Epilepsy Awareness Month, and you just saw a clip of Sara Staggs talking with our Katie Houston about her journey with epilepsy and receiving some life-changing care here in Cleveland at the Cleveland Clinic. Sara is joining us live this morning. Sara, thanks for being here. And first off, how are you doing? And tell us about the brain surgery that you had at the Cleveland Clinic.
Yeah, I'm doing so much better. The brain surgery that I had at the Cleveland Clinic was a laser ablation. So it's a relatively new surgery where they can just, instead of opening up your skull, taking out a larger part of your brain, they can find where the pacemaker is, and then they just take a laser and they can just ablate that really small part. So it has a lot of benefits in that it leaves cognitive function intact. It's not open surgery, and it's quite high tech and very new.
Now, you spoke to us in May about your debut novel. It is called Uncontrollable. It's based on your battle with epilepsy, but you really want to talk about the impact, and it really impacts more people than one might think.
It does. About 3.4 million people in the US have epilepsy. It's the 4th most common neurological condition in the US. 1 in 26 people in their lifetime will develop it. So if you look around, you stand in a room with 26 people quite a bit. It's very, very common, and people don't talk about it a lot because I think there's still a big stigma around it that we're working on, but it is very common and much more common than people think.
Now, something you're very passionate about is helping the public know more about epilepsy, obviously, but also seizure first aid. And we have a graphic we're going to show from the Epilepsy Foundation. Talk about why this is so near and dear to your heart.
Okay. I can't see the graphic, but I can give you my rundown on what my little seizure first aid is. So seizure first aid, it can be life-saving, first of all. Just think of the 3 S's: stay safe inside. So first of all, stay with the person who is having the seizure, through the seizure and afterwards. 2, safe. Make sure they're in a safe place. If the seizure has brought them to the ground, put something soft under their head. Make sure that they're okay, they can't hurt themselves. And 3, side. Make sure that if they're on the ground, if you can get them on their side, that would be helpful so that if anything comes up, they don't asphyxiate or choke on it. And then there are a few things not to do. One, the most important, is do not put anything in the person's mouth. You can't choke on your tongue. It's physically impossible. It can just injure them or injure you. The second is that you don't have to call 911 unless you know this person and it's their first seizure, they are pregnant, or they have hurt themselves in a way you would call 911 anyway, or the seizure stops and then starts again. That could be a medical emergency.
Very helpful information. And Sara, just real quickly before we go, I know you're here in Cleveland for a symposium. Tell us quickly about that.
Yeah, so the Cleveland Clinic is putting on its annual Epilepsy Life Symposium. So it's a weekend that focuses on alternative treatments. I'm going to be giving a presentation in about an hour about the challenges that people with epilepsy face and how their doctors can better support them and how to make the doctor-patient interaction more positive.
Sara, thank you so much for talking about your journey, and continued blessings to you. We appreciate it.
Thank you, and have some happy holidays.